Hello and welcome to the Inner Gamer On. My name is Brett Yanofsky.
I'm Devin Dury.
I'm Luis Gonzalez.
Today on the Inner Gamer, we are going to be talking about our 2017 Holiday Buyer's Guide. Ba-ba-da-da. So next week, actually this week, Thanksgiving's happening.
Yep.
And then Black Friday.
Yep.
And then Christmas.
Yep.
So it's like holiday season in full swing right now.
We're right into the heat of it, man.
There's already
I love
Christmas
how,
lights.
Black Friday is now an unofficial holiday.
Yeah.
It really is.
It
Like, it's
actually
kind
might
of
be
a
official.
phenomenon.
It
And
just
I also
shows up on
like-
calendars now. It's like Thanksgiving, Black Friday. Oh shit.
Oh, man.
I like how it
Friday.
also it was like this thing that was really late at night on Thanksgiving, and now it's 5 o'clock on Thanksgiving. Go out and buy stuff. So
Yeah.
like, people cut
You
their
don't even wait
times
till Friday
early.
anymore. You wait until after the turkey has fully settled into your belly, and then you load up in the car and you go stand outside a Target for 17 hours until, you get to buy all your cheap shit.
So before we started talking about the buyer's guide, I want to ask you guys from like a Black Friday perspective: are you guys Black Friday goers?
I'm not.
Do you set out there?
I've never been.
I've gone once, but I also, based on principle from my time in retail, I will not go and put those poor people through more agony than they already have been through.
That's true. I can imagine. Like, I was talking to a guy that worked at Fry's one time, Fry's Electronics, a big, huge like retail store here in Texas. And he said that they had to work an 18-hour shift for Black Friday.
My time at GameStop, I actually had to show up at the store at 5 a.m. and work
Ouch.
from 6 to 6.
That's awful.
Correct.
Jeez.
6 to 6.
6 to 6.
So 13 hours.
Yeah.
But it's like early to late. How much food break did you get?
I got a 30-minute break, in which case I went to the back and scarfed down some Wendy's Nugs.
Wow.
Nice. Shout out Wendy's Nugs, man.
Shout out to
hell
Wendy's
yeah.
Nugs, man.
Classic.
That saved my life that night.
Of course it did.
But yeah, I don't shop on Black Friday just for that very reason. I don't want to be that guy like that's walking in and the poor retail people are like getting put through hell.
Yeah, I don't blame you. So let's jump into our buyer's guide this year. So we
I'm
did
really
this last
excited.
year.
We have a lot of good stuff on here.
Oh yeah, we do. So we're gonna change it up a little bit this year. Last year we kind of like had a list of things that we just went through a list. This time we're gonna make it a little more condensed.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start with our best console system that's available, whether it be a bundle or just a good deal on a console. Then we're gonna go into top 3 displays or hardware, so they can be TVs, monitors, or just hardware things in general. We're gonna go into our top 3 peripherals. And then we're also going to end with I take that back. We're going to go into top 3 games to get. They don't have to be on sale, but games you're like, this is the time to buy if you haven't bought them yet.
Correct.
And then finally, deal of the year. So that's how we're going to run it. And first off, let's start with our best console system deal going on.
Because this is the biggest buy. Like if you
This
really
is
want to think about it, this is what people go to Black Friday to shop for. This is
Right.
like the console that we're buying. This is for the family, for the kids, for yourself, whatever. This is what you're buying.
Yes. So my pick is actually going to be a system that is not on sale, but is a system I think is worth getting in the holiday season.
Okay.
The Nintendo Switch Super Mario Odyssey bundle. It is $379.99, and you get the Nintendo Switch. You get the 2 Joy-Cons that are a deep red, a rich red. You get
The Mario
Joy-Con
red.
grip.
Yep.
You get a special carrying case that is Super Mario Odyssey themed. And then on top of that, you get Super Mario Odyssey.
Right.
Yep.
All of the above in one giant pack. So if you're going to
It's
get a Switch
amazing.
this time around,
Yeah.
like I think that's the thing to get. Because that basically equates like you're paying $10 for the case
Right.
and then fancier controllers,
Yeah.
which are just a different color. But
Yeah,
it's
it may
so
not be
cool.
a sale, but the bundling that you're getting for this game or for this system just is incredible.
Yeah. So
Super Mario Odyssey is a game that is just changing the world right
Changing
now.
lives.
Changing my life. And by changing, I mean sucking away all of my life.
one moon at a time.
Oh, man.
One moon at a time, man. Oh, dude, and so many good Easter eggs in that game too.
There really are. There are some amazing little like nods in that game.
I love it.
I got to the greatest nod of them all just recently. I showed up at someone's house, and it was awesome. It's very awesome.
Someone's
Can't say
house?
whose house?
Yeah, don't tell me.
I can't say someone's
No
house. I can't say
spoilers.
whose house, but if you know Mario history,
Did you
know
get-
what house
did you-
I'm talking about?
Did you get the moon in that house?
No, I haven't done it yet. I just saw it and I freaked out and I turned it off.
Okay.
So, let's go to Devin. What is your console buy?
I'm actually going to kind of go along with you. Mine is not necessarily a sale per se, but I do want to put this out there. This is a bundle, and this is a huge bundle, so don't wince at the price when I tell it to you. I'm going with a family-style buy
Okay.
for this. So this is going to be a Nintendo Switch. This is the Super Mario Kart edition of the Switch. This is $549. So this is a huge purchase. Don't get me wrong. Like this is $500, $550 you're about to drop, and after taxes probably like $575, $585.
I'm pretty sure everyone has that just laying around, dude.
Yeah, dude,
I'm
totally.
sure everyone does.
Yeah, I got it in my
Especially
back
for
pocket.
freaking Mario Kart.
Yeah, for Mario Kart, right? So
Does it come with an actual Mario Kart?
does it come with the card itself? No. What's going to come with this is going to be obviously the Nintendo Switch. It is going to come with the re-release of the Mario Kart 8. Additionally, we're going to be looking at Joy-Con controllers, some extra ones, and also you get a carrying case as well as 2 extra Joy-Con controllers and some screen protector, a screen protector for your Switch. So really, when you take into the account of 4 controllers, a game, the Nintendo Switch, all the accessories, and a carrying case for it, you're talking about a bundle here that's going to really fit that price point and be a great starting point for a big family. In my case, this is a family buy.
If you think about it, that's only $50 more than just an Xbox One X.
Really,
So you're getting a lot more shit.
You're getting a lot
for
more.
only $50 more.
Yes. And this way, the whole
not
family
4K,
can
but it's okay.
pick up a Joy-Con and play some Mario Kart
Yeah.
and scream at each other for the holidays. Doesn't everybody
awesome.
do that for the holidays? Doesn't everybody scream at their other family members?
I always scream at people for the holidays. Friends, my family. I'm like, oh my gosh, that just happened.
How dare you throw a red shell at me?
No, that blue shell, man. That blue shell.
Who threw that
pisses
blue
me
shell?
off. I hate that blue shell. Awesome. Well, that's good. So, Louise, what is your console buy
Yeah.
of the
So,
year?
I agree that the Switch is the holiday buy. It's going to be the holiday buy.
Yeah,
Just want to shout out that there are multiple deals for all the consoles available now.
definitely.
Right.
You can get the Nintendo 2DS for like $50. You can get a 3DS for like $100. You can get the Switch, obviously, baseline for $300. Xbox One X just came out, $499.99 anywhere. There might be a deal, probably not. PS4 Pro is going to have deals for $349, including a game.
Yeah.
Xbox One S is going to be $189, the 500 gigabyte version with no games, just base console. That's awesome. But I'm always going to shout out as a kind of fanboy this generation, typically not, but a little bit more fanboyish this generation, is the PS4 Slim 1 terabyte, man. For $199.99, a steal of a price. Typically going to be a $299.99 console is now $199 for a week, starting I think on Monday. So go out to your Walmart, Amazon. It's going to be the same price everywhere. PlayStation 4 has been killing it this generation with just a slew of incredible exclusives. Bloodborne, Horizon Zero Dawn, Nier Automata, all the Uncharted games. Uncharted 4 was probably the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. And there's more coming up for it. You got Spider-Man, Detroit, God of War, just a whole bunch of stuff. Last of Us 2, of course.
Bloodborne 2 when it's finally announced. Right, guys?
I think it will be, man. I think it will be. But we have, what is it, Code Vein? Is that the one that's coming out? That's
Code Vein.
Still by From Software.
Oh, yes.
Wait.
So that'll be coming as well to PlayStation. And of course,
I missed out on that.
It plays all the other AAA games that you want to play. So
correct.
Your Call of Duties, your Halo. Actually, not your Halos. Your Call of Duties, your Battlefields, your Star Wars Battlefronts, if you're into that stuff. So yeah, $199.99 is a steal. And as much as I love the Switch, I mean, a PlayStation 4 is pretty incredible for $200.
Yeah, and I've actually got to give a shout out to on the opposite side of that. There is a really cool one out there, the Xbox One S, the Minecraft Favorites Bundle.
Okay.
500 gig console, Robo White for $184. So
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Yeah, Luis, as you said, there's a ton of deals out there that people can take advantage of. And if you are looking to get a console, the Xbox One S is nothing to scoff at by any means.
Right.
And we'll still be able to, put out the power that you're looking to do for.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So just
originally-
keep an eye out. I'd say
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Switch is probably the thing to buy.
Yep.
And I would recommend, actually, because there's not going to be any price drops for the Switch, and maybe you can correct me on that. I'd try and get a Switch if you're looking to get one for the holiday season as soon as possible, even before Black Friday, because once the holidays roll around, it's going to be pretty hard.
Good luck
to find.
finding another one.
It's gonna
It's
be
already
gone.
a little bit tough, but they're
Yeah.
in stock on places, so make sure you're buying if you want it. So
Right.
just keep an eye out.
Yeah, there you go. Next category we're going to go with our top 3 displays or hardware. So essentially what this entails is this could be TVs, this could be monitors, this could be just hardware things in general. So for PC players, you can add your video cards to this list, but I actually don't have that on mine this time around.
I am
Yeah,
honestly
I found
surprised
a
you
couple
don't
of
have any PC hardware in your list at all.
I know. Yeah. I refrained this time. I figured it'd be, I would appeal to the
Well, last
masses.
year you went hog on it.
Oh
man.
yeah, oh yeah. Well, because like the 1080 and stuff like that, and granted, like the 1080s and the 1070s have gone down in price a little bit, so they are really good deals for that.
Sure.
But I wanted to open up with a TV deal that I found that I thought was really good. It's a Samsung 4K TV, 58 inches for $598. So for under $600, you can get
Yeah.
a 4K, nearly 60-inch television. That is a smart TV. So it's got the smart technology built into it. It's made by Samsung. It has good reviews. This is a Walmart Black Friday deal. So that is my suggestion. It's if you're looking for a 4K this year, you got a PS4 Pro, you're picking up the Xbox One X, or you just want to have 4K for the future or play 4K streaming content from Netflix, this is something that I would definitely suggest checking out. So
Yeah, that
Yeah.
4K TV, man. You can't knock it until you try it, man. It's
Right.
really a whole step, a crazy step from 1080p for sure.
People losing their minds as soon as they see that resolution now, like in full blown.
losing their mind.
Oh man, no,
It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man.
you're crazy, man.
So Devin, what is your top?
Mine's actually going to go with just in my opinion, a quintessential in any kind of new system purchase. What goes in tandem with it is a charging station, and this one to me was the absolute best find that I had found in my scouring of the internets. Maybe you guys out there have one that you found that was cheaper, but the Nintendo charging dock station for your Joy-Cons. If you've got multiple Joy-Cons out there and you need a quick charge for them, this one it's only going to be able to hold 2, but it's a charging dock for your Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons. I think the most I've been able to find is ones that will hold only 2. I have yet to see a 4.
I have a 4.
Do you have a 4?
I do have a 4. I think it was like $40 or $50.
Okay, see, so this
it
one
was
I've-
on Amazon. If you search on Amazon,
Yeah,
this one's pretty good.
the one I found is via Amazon. It's two. No, I'm sorry, I was mistaken. This is a 4 Joy-Con controller.
Do you have a picture?
Here in a minute, I'll link
Okay.
it. We'll link it in the descriptions.
We'll have show note links.
But we'll have
to all
show note
this.
links to all of our
It's gonna be
stuff
a
here.
Fun process. Put that together.
But this will hold 4.
Yeah.
It is $28.
Is it the one that's gray that's got lines on the side of it?
No, this one looks like just kind of the normal.
Okay.
It's got a circular base.
Oh, okay.
It's got.
That's cool.
It looks like a little cylinder. Well,
Yeah.
again, we'll have the link up. But it looks like a little cylinder.
I see.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's got a little cylinder, circular base, and you just kind of slap the Joy-Cons on the sides of it. But it can hold 4. Anytime you can get charging your controllers for less than $40 or less than $50 without it bursting into flames, I think it's a pretty good deal. It's got 4.7 stars out of 5
Yeah.
via Amazon, so pretty good quality. I would always say anytime you get a new console, get yourself a good charging station for your controllers.
Cool. Awesome. All right.
That's what I go
Next,
to.
we have Louise. And also, I want to mention, too, this category can also include peripherals because that does technically fall under peripheral.
Right.
And then I noticed in my list, I put some non-peripherals under that section.
You did.
So this category is displays, peripherals, hardware, anything
It's
that
very
falls
broad.
under the sun. Yeah.
It's very broad.
Yeah. So, Louise, what would be your next piece of hardware that you
Yep.
suggest?
Very cool. I guess this could be considered a console because it really is. I mean, for all intents and purposes, from a gaming perspective, a PC is a console. But I've kind of, as an owner of a gaming laptop, because I travel so often.
Yeah.
Someone who's always wanted to build a tower. I've kind of likened to this whole portability of gaming in a laptop. I came across a deal with Dell for an Inspiron 15-inch laptop with the GTX 1050, 8 gigs of RAM, a terabyte of hard drive space for $700. So
Wow.
a 1050
Dang.
can play just about any game at medium to high settings,
Right.
60 FPS. It can play Overwatch like, I don't know, 200 FPS. A 1050 can.
Overwatch will be easy. Yeah.
That's a lot of
it's a
FPS.
1050 Ti, by the way.
Yeah.
Not just a 1050 Ti for $700. So not only do you get a laptop that you can do stuff on, but you also get a laptop that you can actually game with. My little brother has the earlier version of this laptop. He highly recommends it. They also have another version of the same laptop with a GTX 1060 that you can get for $899.99.
Devin.
A 1060 is pretty baller. A 1060 can play, I'd say, like games from 2012 before in 4K, 60 FPS, no problem.
Yeah.
It can play just about any game at highest settings, 60 FPS. For example, I'm playing Wolfenstein 2 right now on high settings on my 1060, 60 FPS, no problem.
Yeah. Yeah. I think anything, if you're playing if you're doing like 1080p gaming, like you can run 60 pretty much everything that's out there, with the exception of maybe like PUBG because it's just poorly optimized.
It's
but
really
everything
shit.
else is good.
So if you're in the market for a new laptop, either for productivity's sake or for gaming's sake, I'd say this is a very budget-friendly option. There are better options out there as far as, beefier, with more RAM and stuff like that. But as far as bang for your buck, I think this is the best one out there, and most people would agree as well. So if you have an opportunity and you want a new laptop, Inspiron 15 from Dell. You can find it
There we
on the
go.
website, and you can probably get it from other retailers across the states.
Very cool. So my next pick is going to be a game capture card. So streaming is big right now. Obviously,
Yes, it is.
I picked this thing up, and it's actually becoming quite the suggested capture card for a lot of people. It's the Elgato Game Capture HD60. It is $148, and this will. The reason I bought this is because it is both PC and Mac compatible. So this allows you to capture gameplay on your PS4, your Xbox One, and your Switch. And you can connect it it has a USB-C on it, so I can connect it to my laptop, my MacBook Pro, capture on that, connected to my game system of choice.
So you got a
and
lot
it
of
captures
options there.
60 FPS, 1080p video. So $148, game capture card, USB to HDMI, essentially is how that works. And or actually USB, it's a USB connection, actually. That's how it captures. So $148 if you guys want to start capturing video for YouTube or doing some Twitch streaming. It has
It's a
some
big
software
thing in
too,
it now.
so-
Like it's, everybody's wanting to stream, which I mean is great. It's great to see a community out there of people who want to have other people watch them play games, and here's a nice cost-effective way to make that happen.
So coming soon, you can watch me play video games.
Yeah.
No one wants that.
Maybe.
I like to watch talented
When I
people
play.
play games.
Oh, shit!
Oh, shit!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
We really need to have that. We just need to embed
We
that
need
into
that
the audio
soundboard.
file.
Just
Yeah.
put
instead of
it
just
in.
using a
Yeah,
phone.
just splice it in. Austin, when you're editing, just put that in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hook.
Just listen to the whole thing and just add it in where you think it's
Just add it in when you think it's
Yeah.
gonna be solid.
Be
Every
like
time.
after every price drop, be like, for $699.99.
Oh,
so
that's
great.
amazing. So Devin, what's your next pick?
Mine is actually one that I'm probably going to end up buying this holiday.
Wait,
This is a
go
deal.
for it.
This is a deal via Best Buy. You mentioned the higher inch from Samsung. Mine's actually a 50-inch
Okay, okay.
Samsung class. It is a smart TV, 4K Ultra HD TV. This one is actually going to be $499.
Ah.
So for right at that $500 price point, you're getting 50 inches, which to me is still. I mean, that's
50 right there.
see, we have in our studio here. We have our 50.
Actually,
inch.
that might be what you're
that's a lot of
buying.
inches.
Because that's a 50-inch Samsung Ultra as HD 4K, so that might be what you would be getting.
I'm stealing Brett's TV. Is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's really
And that
what
was like
we're saying.
$1,000 like 3 years ago.
Half off, brother.
Yeah. Fuck that. Damn.
Man, F this.
That's awesome though. I hope you get it.
I'm excited. That's.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been looking to get 4K for a while. We know that it's big in the market right now, especially with a lot of the gamers, the gaming community, people who are doing really high definition stuff, especially with PC gaming. You can connect this obviously and play like Fallout 4 and just be gobsmacked at how amazing it looks.
Or God of War.
Oh God, oh.
When you get a PS4 Pro or Xbox One X.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
It's going to blow your mind.
I'm gonna blow my mind.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Louise, what's your next pick?
Yep. My next pick. So I'm now a PC gamer, as we all know. I'm
So
Keep
happy.
rubbing it in my
Entrenched.
face.
I can't stop. I don't think I'll ever stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
With every PC, including a laptop, a good monitor is necessary. So my monitor is a 24-inch Dell gaming monitor. It's 1440p. I got it for like $299.99. Love
good.
it. It's great. It's 144 hertz G-Sync. It's got all the bells and whistles. It looks pretty. I'm looking at it right now. But I came across a deal for the 27-inch version, which is
Ooh.
enormous. And I'm not a big. I don't like to have screens that are that big because I play games that require me to know, like having that much real estate to have to cover with my eyes is too much.
More work for your eyes.
But if you're more of an immersive gamer, someone who isn't really necessarily into more of the competitive stuff, and maybe it's just a preference thing if your, for example, monitor is further away from your face, they have the same exact monitor that I have in the 27-inch version for $399.99 on Dell.com. That deal starts, I believe, on Black Friday and extends through Cyber Monday.
Wow.
I can't recommend this monitor enough. It's probably the cheapest 1440p 144 hertz monitor out there. It actually retails for $800, but you're getting it for half of that on
Wow.
Black Friday. And Dell's also very good about having other coupons available, like 10% off of monitors. So if you're able to kind of look around for those as well, you could very well get this for way cheaper than would otherwise be. So
Right.
Dell gaming monitor, 1440p, 27 inches. It's got all the bells, man. It's pretty
That's
as
awesome.
hell. Pretty as all hell for $399.99.
Wow. Man, I'm going to have to look at that. I don't know, because I bought that ultra wide a long time ago, and I like the ultra wide a lot, especially when I'm just doing work, because it basically can beat two monitors in one. But when it comes to gaming, I kind of miss just having the 16:9 screen, because it is a lot of work going left and right, having to like move your eyes around, especially. I mean, you have such a wide spread that you can see, but at the same time, that's a lot more distance to make your eye travel as well. So I thought about just getting like two 27 inches that are side by side that are both like 4K capable, but I don't have to play them 4K if I don't want to. I don't know. We'll see. But
It's cool though.
or this 1440p, because I'd like to have like a 144 hertz monitor that can, just make magic happen on the screen.
Well, you'll have to upgrade your graphics card to do that.
I know. That's my first step, is going to be graphic card upgrade, because I need to go from I have a 970 right now, so I need to get a 1070 or something. It's old, man. It's
It's
old.
a bit dated.
My next pick is going to be, I'm going to technically have four, but I have to put this one out there because this isn't, well, I have four of this and then like two of the next section, so that'll be good. My next pick is going to be something that we haven't talked about as much this year as I thought we would, but that's a virtual reality headset, Oculus Rift. I think if people have wanted an Oculus Rift, after you buy your PlayStation, after you buy your Xbox and all that stuff, after you buy your 4K TV, $399, you can get your VR headset with the touch controllers, all fully loaded. There's a huge
For
game
$399?
library. $399, yeah. There's a huge game library now on the Oculus store. There's a lot you can play on it. A lot of very good games you can play on it. And it is still, to me, the best VR headset on the market. So I suggest that. If you guys want to get into VR, you may not want to do the other things. PSVR is cool, but I don't see them changing
limiting.
those Move controllers anytime
it's
soon.
a bit limiting right now.
Yeah.
You got a lot more freedom with the HTC Vive and
Yeah.
the Oculus Rift.
And a lot of the games that have come out as like PSVR exclusives
Yeah.
have been ported within 6 months to the Oculus Rift. So like Rec Room is a big game. Like that was actually on Oculus first, and then is going to PlayStation. Some are going that direction, but then there's others that were on PlayStation at the beginning that are now being ported over to Oculus. So Oculus is definitely the experience for me. So yeah.
Nice.
Next.
In the realm of virtual reality, mine is actually going to be a peripheral that you can get for the HTC Vive. I don't have one myself, but I remember playing on.
I was going to say, I was like, wait.
no.
I'm just kidding.
But one of the things I always kind of had an issue with is with those two controllers is that it was not exactly easy to kind of maneuver or mimic what it was like to actually hold a gun. So there is a seller on Etsy, and he's not hard to find, literally just called 3D Specials, who sells an HTC Vive dual controller rifle stock with cheek rest. He's got a 3D printer that allows to essentially let you lock in your HTC Vive controllers. We'll put the link down
Oh,
there
that's cool.
and you can kind of lock them in, and it mimics what holding a rifle is. So
Wow.
I saw that, and I was like, holy crap. That's perfect. That's absolutely needed.
Dang. So he
when
just
you're-
made it. He's
Yeah.
just like, he's just selling it
He's
independently.
doing it. Man, I got to say, I used to be so anti-Etsy shopping, but they got a lot of really cool shit on Etsy, especially if you're looking for D&D dice. But let's move on.
Yeah, awesome. Cool. Louise, what do you got? What's your last one here? You can throw in
So
your
actually,
peripherals.
I mean, for me, I'd probably say there's other graphics cards out there. I believe
Yeah.
the 1060 itself, and there's so many different variations. I don't really
Right.
even know what the hell each variation means. But there's a variation of a 1060 from Gigabyte. It's a 3 gigabyte dedicated graphics card for $200.
Yeah.
For comparison, you can get a 1050 Ti at normal price right now for $150. So
Right.
you're getting a massive bump with this GTX 1060 3 gigabyte graphics card for $200. I believe it's on Newegg, but keep an eye out for sure. There's definitely more deals out there for the 1080 Ti and all that kind of stuff. Pretty soon here, we're going to get the next generation of NVIDIA cards. So once that happens, all of these are going to get discounted as well. But if you need one now, or if you'd like to take advantage of some good deals, grab them. Newegg, everywhere. They're going to be everywhere.
Newegg killing
I've
it
been waiting
with
for the 1080 to drop below $500, and then it's about to, and then a new set will come out.
Let's say as soon as you get it, though, they're going
Yeah.
to release the new one.
Crazy.
And then
graphic
you're going to
cards,
fawn
man.
over that one for a whole year.
Yeah. So I want to throw in, I have a couple, originally this was a peripheral thing, but then it's kind of basically a non-game. So let's push this category back. Let's go jump into the top 3 games to get this holiday season, and then we'll come back to kind of just miscellaneous stuff and then close out with the deal of the year. But I want to start with the games. So for this, let's just go through each person. We'll talk about our 3 games each that we think
Sure.
you should get this season, and make it super simple. And then we can talk about at the end of it, like why we picked those 3. So my 3 picks are going to be in this order, actually. Destiny 2.
Boo.
Crazy. I know I said that. It's crazy. At Best Buy, it's going to be $29.99.
Boo.
Night in the Woods, which many may have forgotten about. It's still $20.
It's still $20.
I
and
still
you
remember
raved
that
about
game from
that.
February.
It's a great game.
It was a memorable, amazing experience, and I think everybody should go buy it because it's awesome. And then Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus, which is also going to be $25 on Black Friday.
Buy that game.
Holy
Please
shit.
buy that game. If you don't buy that game, you're not supporting single player amazingness. And Wolfenstein
We need
2
that
is
more than ever now.
one of the most different
Yeah.
experiences this year. Like Cuphead was one thing. Wolfenstein 2 is a whole different beast. It is a new Colossus, if you'll call it that. Please buy it if you can.
So, Devin, what are your 3?
My 3 in no particular order is, as you mentioned, Wolfenstein 2 is the big one.
Buy it.
Little Nightmares, which I'm sure people have heard me rant and rave.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Didn't the new DLC come out?
New DLC is out, yes. So with everything included, you're looking at $25 for the game and the DLC.
That's impressive.
And then just because I can't stop playing it is Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
This is not necessarily going to be probably on sale, and if you do find it on sale, it's probably going to be something like $5 off the price.
Right.
Possibly.
Maybe. But still, this game is a game that you have to get this year. This has been one of the biggest plays that I've had so far in any game that I've put a lot of time to.
You know, if you think about that game, like that's a single player experience.
Yep.
It's $60.
Yep.
It is worth every penny and then some.
Every freaking
you know what
penny.
I mean?
And you can do 2-player with playing Cappy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So good.
Cappy's so crazy.
Louise, what
Cappy.
are your 3?
Oh, Cappy.
So my 3, I just want to go through the year. I know we're going to be having our Game of the Year discussion pretty soon, which you should listen to. I think we're going to be having it December 5th.
It's going to be a heated discussion, I can already tell.
But
Oh, yeah.
So just to throw out a couple things here. Do y'all remember a little game called Resident Evil 7? That came out
Yes.
this year.
Yeah.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Nier Automata came out this year. Neo came out this year.
Yeah.
Holy
We're
shit.
forgetting about all of these games that have come out. And the one that I don't want people to forget about, because it really is a masterpiece of a video game, is Horizon Zero Dawn.
Those
Okay?
are the exact
Horizon
words I
Zero
was
Dawn
thinking.
came out in February, and it will be $20.
That's amazing
Oh
to me.
my
That game
gosh.
is
will be
phenomenal.
$20 for Black
and it's going to be
Friday.
$20.
So good. And the new DLC came out, and apparently it's just incredible. It's the Frozen Wilds is the DLC.
Yeah.
My guess is there's going to be like a Game of the Year complete edition for like $50 or something like that. Which
Right.
if you want to go for, definitely go for it. But you can get the base game for $20 on Black Friday. Highly, highly recommended game. It kind of just puts into perspective how great this year was for video games. And this next game is also a testament to that. We have Divinity Original Sin 2,
Yeah.
which I still play. I'm playing like
I still
slowly.
need to get it and play.
It
a
sucks
little
your life
bit.
away, dude. It
Yeah.
really does. I put in like 40 hours in probably 2 days, which I don't
That's
even think is
crazy.
possible. It's probably going to stick around that $35 price point, or was it $45? One of those.
Yeah.
I think it's $40.
It'll probably
39.
drop a little bit, maybe. They'll probably try to get you to buy Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition as well, the first one. Definitely get that too. But I
They're
keep
both
an eye
great.
out for that one. That one is PC only, unfortunately. It will eventually come to consoles, but don't expect it this year or by the end of this year. If you want to wait for next year, it'll be around. But if you can't wait and you got a PC, play it. It's so
Absolutely.
fun.
Biggest,
And then-
best correlation from D&D to a digital video game format.
Oh, it's so cool. It's
So good.
Cool.
So
Every decision bears weight,
Oh, I love it.
which I weigh a lot, which I have a lot of weight. Last but not least, I do. I've gotten fat, guys, but you don't see me ever because I'm going to be a little clip on the screen
camera's
today.
from chest down.
Wait, is that what we're going to do? Going to be the voice of Luis,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
just going to be my face? Okay, good, because I've been making stupid faces this whole time. If you subscribe, maybe, or if you donate to us on Patreon, maybe we'll bring the face cam back and I'll be
Yeah.
showing what's up. We'll put me on a green screen, put me in like the moon and stuff. Anyway,
Yeah,
speaking
you'll
of the
be
moon,
inside
the Tower
Wolfenstein
Moon.
2. Speaking of the moon, Wolfenstein 2. You can go to the moon in that game.
Oh, my God.
And another
yeah.
planet, but I won't say which
Wait,
one.
they have the moon in this one too?
Shh.
Oh man.
Shut the fuck up.
Man, I can't wait to play this. That's gonna be
Bruh,
my holiday
this
game.
This was around the time of the space race, okay?
Yeah, that's true.
Wolfenstein 2, just incredible game. There's a reason why all of us have it on our lists. The NPD reports came out for sales. Not doing too great comparatively. Obviously,
dumb.
Mario Odyssey is gonna crap on everyone and 2K18 because everyone wants to buy it or whatever. But Wolfenstein 2, we need to go and buy this game. It is an incredible first-person shooter with an immaculate story, immaculate performances across the board. That one will be, as Brett said, $25. You'll probably be able to find it for $30 elsewhere. Just look out for that cheapest price and pull the trigger. Pun
I bet
intended.
that'll be one of those games that's going to get a lot of sales this holiday season.
Oh, I
Because people
bet.
were buying like the games that have the progression and stuff like right when they come out. But the single player ones are going to wait till the lull comes in, I'm hoping. And then they start picking up like crazy. And then also remember that after Christmas, Steam has their big, huge like after Christmas sale where
It's
they're going
true.
to have
It's
everything
true.
on
Big
sale.
holiday sale.
So you'll be able to buy a bunch of stuff there as
Lose
well.
your money there too.
Our last little top, whatever we want to make it, depending on what we have, is kind of just like other things that, because originally it was going to be peripherals, and then my list kind of changed away from peripherals, and I noticed you have some other like games and like books and stuff like that.
I have my realm of nerdy shit that
Yeah,
only one of which is a digital thing you can buy.
right. So we'll do the same thing there. We'll go through those three, explain them, and then then we'll finish out with our big deal of the year, if we have one. But I want to mention three things. First up, I bought the Apple AirPods this year, and if you guys have an iPhone, you should totally buy these things because these are the best wireless earbuds on the market still to this day. They are amazing. I can put them in my ear. I can go 5 hours straight without charging them, listen to music, go to lunch, plug them in their little charging case, come back, run another 5 or 6 hours, basically get 12 hours off of like a 10, 15-minute charge. And that's it. And then the little charging box, I just charge like once every 3 days because the box itself that you rest them in charges itself. Like when you plug it in through a Thunderbolt, so you can charge your headphones plus the box, and the box holds like 8 hours of charge for the headphones. So I never have to hardly
And
plug
how
it
much
in.
is these buds?
$159. But here's the thing.
Yeah,
You have
that's
a cord.
ridiculous, man.
No, man. I'm telling you, it is worth every penny.
Dude, for $159, you could get like a Bose speaker or Bose headphones.
Well, yeah, but Bose is not like they don't sit
not Apple,
in
I
your
guess?
pocket. They don't sit in your pocket. That's the thing. These are so portable. Like you don't even realize that they're there.
I can see
And you
that.
can answer your phone on it. You can do Siri with it. I can connect them to my watch and not have to have my phone with me and like run with Apple Music wherever I'm at. So I mean, like they literally are a part of you, in a way. Except they're not there now, but they're great. They're really good. So I can't speak enough about how awesome they are. Anyway, I'm not going to ramble anymore. What's your next one?
My first one is going to be the one that's near and dear to my heart. It's Dungeons and Dragons.
What's that? Just kidding. JK. I love it. We need to play. It's good.
The player's handbook is actually going to be on sale right now. Normally, this player's
Really?
handbook runs, normally the player's handbook runs anywhere between $40, $50, just depending on where you buy it, which comic book shop you buy it from. However, you can get it on Amazon right now through the holidays, $25.
Okay.
For your player's handbook. Now, there are varying types out there. If you are interested in playing D&D, there's a wide range of things you could buy in order to get yourself interested in it. There's a starter set for $20. It comes with some base rolls and a character sheet and some little dice. You can also get the full red box set, which is all 3 books from Wizards, and that usually comes at a $120 price point. But I can't recommend it enough. This is the player's handbook. It's what gets you started into playing D&D.
Right.
It's $25. Get it, play it, get with your friends, and have an adventure. Go dungeon delving.
Wonderful. I love it. Louise, do you have any miscellaneous items?
I do actually. So
favorites?
I'm gonna. I guess I can go with this first one, right?
Okay.
Gaming controllers are super expensive, guys.
Yes,
But
they
on
are.
Black Friday, they are never expensive. You can get a controller for your PC, for your PlayStation, for your Xbox. You can get an Xbox One Elite controller, which I believe is typically $100 for like 60, which is a steal.
Really?
But most base
Man.
controllers though you can find for in the range of $34.99 to $39.99 cross consoles. So keep an eye out for those. There's so many cool colors out there. Like I can't even I'm pretty sure there's a gold PlayStation controller that looks terrible, but it's still kind of cool to say, hey man, I got a gold PlayStation controller. Like wow, well, I'm
Maybe like
never
something
gonna touch
Donald
that one.
Trump would buy if he was a gamer.
That's
What?
like the controller I'd hand to people. You know, like that off controller that you're always like, here, you get the Nyko or the Mad
Yeah.
Cats or whatever.
Right.
Give them the gold one. Like,
Oh man.
eat this. Oh, that's right. Hold on. I need to make 100% sure that this is the case. this is going to be kind of out of left field, but I believe that PlayStation, maybe Xbox as well,
It's
released
important.
Hear that, yeah.
Drum roll.
See-through controllers,
Da-da-da-da.
dude.
What?
Holy
Yeah,
cow!
They released their see-through controllers, so you can get a crystal edition of the
I'm in.
DualShock 4, a crystal edition of the DualShock 4, blue, white, red.
Man, I want
and
that.
those are the colors that are out now. And for Black Friday, and I think those are going to be $49.99 though, not $39.99. But if you want a really cool
Shit.
kind of nostalgia scratching controller from PlayStation, you can get that as well. Otherwise,
That's
it's
awesome.
just no one really gives a shout out to the things that are actually allowing you to play the games. So I
Right.
wanted to make sure that I gave that shout out.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Remember when you used to have like a see-through phone, a landline phone,
Yeah.
the see-through one? That's
They
all
were
I can
so
think
cool.
of is I want that
See-through
so bad.
Remember when they had the yo-yos that came out that
Oh,
like
yeah.
lit up and stuff, and you could see through them?
Oh yeah,
That was some stuff right there. Or the
Rocked
Game
that
Boy
shit,
Color that was
too.
see-through. Yeah.
roll
Um,
back to the '90s.
I also want to mention $39.99 Monopoly Rick and Morty edition.
Oh,
That's all I gotta say. Rick and Morty Monopoly. It sounds awesome. I don't know. I mean, do not pass go collect 200 foreign dollars. I don't know what the things would be on it.
Smidgens.
Huh?
Or schmeckles. Smidgens or
Probably.
schmeckles.
Probably. Schmidgens,
I could
Smeckles.
take you down that stairs for 25 schmeckles.
I love it. I love it. What's your next thing?
My next one is a board game that I've been playing recently with some friends. It's incredibly hard. It's
Really?
called Zombicide.
Okay.
Much like you would imagine, it's zombies. You're fighting off hordes
Makes
of zombies.
sense. Yeah.
So the board can be huge or it can be small, but essentially it's kind of this progressive as you go through an adventure. You can add on more to the board, or you can do preset boards. But you start at a point, you got to get from point A to point B, or you have an objective to do. And every single round, like more and more zombies appear, and not just zombies, but like necromancers to raise zombies, and then these horrible abominations like a giant rat zombie monstrosity. It's ridiculous. Point is, it's hard. I had a ton of fun, and there's so much cool shit for you to use and do with your characters. So
That's cool.
yeah, it's if you're a board game player, I highly recommend picking up Zombicide if you haven't played it yet. There's also a ton of expansions to go along with it. There's the Wild West. There's the underwater version, Deep Space. You can do all this crazy shit. It's so fun.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Man, that's cool. Louise, do you have any other additional like game things you want to talk about or non-game
Yeah, I
related
do.
stuff?
Yeah, this
Okay.
one's less a game thing, but more of a thing that allows you to continue to game while also doing other things. I recently was gifted an old Chromecast,
Oh,
and I have it in my room, and I'm always on my phone. And turns out, like every app ever can Chromecast. So
yeah.
I'll be sitting, for example, you're looking at my TV right now. If I wanted to also watch Netflix, I could just pull it up on my phone and hit Chromecast, and it's on my TV. I don't even have Netflix on my TV. I just have the stupid Chromecast connected in the back.
That's
Things
nice.
like $20. You can get a Chromecast for like $20, and you can get one that streams 4K for like $50 on Black Friday.
Is-
So if you go for it,
Do you have to have a Google phone or
no,
do
you
I
can have
wonder?
whatever. All apps are the ones that allow for Chromecast. So as long as the Chromecast is connected to Wi-Fi and you're connected to the
Gotcha.
same Wi-Fi, you can put whatever the hell you want on there.
That's
So
cool.
if you, for example, have Google Chrome, you can stream everything that's on your Google Chrome to your Chromecast too.
Yeah.
So whenever I'm reading something and I want to watch a video that shows up in browser, I just hit Chromecast and it pops up on there. When I'm watching Twitch on my PC, I can Chromecast it right behind me. Or if really you're doing anything. So it really fits me, for example, going to bed. I want to browse my phone, but I want a bigger screen, or I want to watch videos on my phone, but I want a bigger screen. I can just Chromecast it to my TV. Boom. It's there. And then when I'm done, I just turn off my
Boom.
phone, turn off my TV, Chromecast is off. Good to go. Nothing else. No power ons, no nothing.
Wow. It's a lot more
great, yeah.
streamlined than it used to be. I didn't realize they had that much app support, so that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So if you're in the market for something like that, I'm not entirely sure the full brunt of what it can do, but I know that if you have apps on something, you can stream to it, which is pretty fantastic. So I'd recommend checking out the Chromecast lineup if you have the opportunity. It's Black Friday.
Badass. Last thing I have to suggest is a book actually called Blood, Sweat, and Pixels. This is from Jason Schreier, who writes for Kotaku. And he basically wrote a book about the stories behind how video games are made. So he interviewed a bunch of people, talked to a bunch of people, and walked through the process and wrote a novel about, not a novel, a nonfiction book about what it's like working in the video game industry. And apparently it's really, really good. I haven't read it yet, but if you go on Amazon, it's got 118 reviews and 4.5 stars. So I've heard many, many people recommend this book. So I'm going to recommend it, and I'm going to read it this holiday season. So you guys should too. And check it out. Yeah.
Very cool. I like that.
What's your
It's been
last
a while
thing?
since I've read like a
Like a
book
book.
about the, well,
Video
not just
game
a
book?
book, but like a book about like the industry.
Yeah.
All the stuff I've been reading lately is like Game of Thrones books.
There
and
aren't many
some
out there that
fantasy.
are like on the gaming. I mean, they had that like video game, the movie thing that was made that showed the independent developer side,
Yep,
but
yep.
it's very uncommon you see a book about behind the scenes of the gaming industry.
We're getting there.
Yeah, which is cool. So
My last one is in true to form. Since this holiday season, we are less than a month away from Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, which is going to be super exciting. So going back to tabletop RPGs, mine is about the Star Wars Edge of the Empire from Fantasy Flight. The core rulebook is actually on sale now. It normally is roughly, I'd say, about $50 to $60, but it is on sale at this point for $35 to $40 if you find the right ones. I found a couple on Amazon as well as eBay. Additionally, in tandem with it, this is going to be kind of a two-part buy, but in order to play Star Wars Edge of the Empire, you actually have to have special dice. And if you don't want to spend that much money on special dice, everybody already has an smartphone. If you find yourself
there's an app for that.
there is an app for that. It is the Star Wars Dice app. It actually is about $4.99. Last I downloaded it, but it has just a digital form of all the special dice you can use for playing the Star Wars Edge of the Empire game, and
so
it has
here's the
cool
thing.
backgrounds.
You can't have a special roll that's like your lucky roll.
No special, no lucky dice with this.
Dang, it's
no
all
lucky
up to
dice.
chance.
It's all
It's literally up to chance.
all digital, man. But it's
That's
cool.
cool though. That's cool. I like that. I like
Yeah,
that
if
a
you're
lot.
a fan of playing things like Dungeons and Dragons, but you want to get into the realm of Star Wars, because why wouldn't you? It's Star Wars and it's perfect. Get with the program and get Edge of the Empire, and whatever it takes to get sales away from Battlefield 2 or Battlefront 2.
All right, Louise, do you have a final suggested thing?
Yep. The
right.
last thing I have, I'm not sure what the price is going to be, but I do know the cause that it's going towards. Cards Against Humanity
Oh,
recently essentially bought a plot of land on the border between Mexico and the United States.
What?
You didn't hear
where
about
the
this?
Yeah, so they bought a plot of land on the border between the United States and Mexico where the wall is going to be built through. And they are essentially going to go through and make it as difficult as possible for Trump to acquire that land in his quest to build the entire wall across the border of the United States and Mexico. All of the holiday proceeds of sales of Cards Against Humanity packs, I guess, are going to be going towards this cause. And right now, you can go on to cardsagainsthumanity.com and Save America is what it's saying. So it says, Cards Against Humanity is going to save America. Give us $15 right now, and we will send you 6 America-saving surprises this holiday season. So for $15, they'll send you essentially like a greeting card. On top of,
Perfect.
If you buy the game from them this holiday season, a big portion of those, if not all those proceeds, are going to be going to fucking over Trump in that whole Trump wall thing. So if you want to make a somewhat political statement while also getting an amazingly awesome party game that is ridiculously awkward, terrible, but also amazing, go buy Cards Against Humanity. I think the entire set's like $25, and you can just buy cards and cards on top of cards. And of course, if you want to know more information, cardsagainsthumanity.com. That's definitely my last shout out.
Perfect.
I feel like we should end it at that and just.
Oh, yeah.
it. I mean, I was gonna do the deal of the week, but I feel like our
That's
deal of the year. I
perfect.
think
No.
that's good to like Call it.
We need nothing
We're hitting
further.
the time.
People have stopped listening anyways.
Yeah,
They're on their
yeah.
phones now going to
Well, how about instead of a deal of the year, we just kind of like agree on a
Okay.
must-have this holiday season? And I think we talked about it essentially at the top of the hour here.
The Switch.
The Switch is the must-have.
Yeah.
I say
It
the
is.
Switch is the must-have.
Go buy the Switch,
I'm
guys.
pretty much
There you go.
unanimously across the board. If you're watching this or listening to this, if you're looking for anything out of this entire slew of stuff that we've went over, if you have to walk away with one thing this holiday season, I think the Switch would be the one that would be the best buy for you.
If I'm not mistaken, Zelda, Mario, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe are the highest reviewed games of the year. All three of them. They're at the top on Metacritic. I would
Wow.
check that actually.
That's pretty awesome.
I would
just a whole
not
lot.
doubt that at all.
And
That doesn't
if
surprise
you
me.
tuned in last week, you know that the Switch got Hulu. So I'd say
Yeah.
it's only a
Yes.
matter of time.
I've already watched some stuff on Hulu on the Switch, and I didn't realize how much I wanted it until I got it. It's like, this is nice.
It's so great. It's
Yeah.
just so slightly convenient.
Yeah,
But
it is.
amazing.
Awesome. Well, that's going to conclude our discussion topic this week. If you guys want to have us talk about something on the podcast in the future or on the video session, you can send us an email at hello@thenergamer.net. Don't forget to check out this video segment this Thursday, which happens to be Thanksgiving, assuming everything goes well with the holidays and
Happy
stuff.
Turkey
we'll get it
Day,
out.
everybody.
Happy Turkey Day. You can watch this, youtube.com/theinnergamer. In addition, if you are watching this right now on video, make sure you head over to theinnergamer.net and check out the podcast audio version of this episode because that'll be there too. We also have blogs. We have our podcasts there. We have other things. It's really exciting, so you should check it out. Share it, tell a friend, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Finally, if you like this video, please like and subscribe down in places around here so you can keep getting these videos coming to you with a notification, a push notification on your phone the second it comes out. I mean, why wouldn't you want that? So
I
go do
want
it.
that.
Like it, subscribe. Thank you guys for
Thanks,
watching.
guys.
I like
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
La 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 la.
You always gotta sound like you're out of breath. Like